Love fruit. The love fruit is a paramecia-type devil fruit that was eaten by Boa Hancock. This devil fruit works on the feelings of lust, so anyone with such intentions toward Hancock is instantly turned to stone. However, in certain situations, Hancock has managed to petrify different parts of a person's body just by kicking them. It also seems that the devil fruit might have other abilities, as Blackbeard went to Amazon Lily in an attempt to obtain it. Rumble fruit. The Rumble fruit is a Logia-type devil fruit consumed by Enel. This devil fruit allows its user to influence the power of electricity. As a result, Enel can move at the speed of lightning, manipulate metal, change his size, and even jumpstart his own heart after it stops. If, for some reason, Enel gets near thunderclouds, he can greatly increase the range and damage of his powers, so much so that he can shower an entire island with lightning bolts. And if you didn't eat the Skip Nomi, then you should know how overpowered this devil fruit is when combined with observation haki. Unfortunately, Rumble fruit's unique weakness is rubber, making Luffy resistant to all of Enel's attacks. Dark fruit. The dark fruit is regarded as the most evil fruit in the One Piece universe. It is a Logia-type devil fruit consumed by Blackbeard. Its primary ability is to manipulate the darkness itself, allowing Blackbeard to create, control, and transform into darkness. One of the most intriguing aspects of this devil fruit is its gravitational influence. The darkness created by this devil fruit possesses an immense gravitational force that can suck in objects and opponents inside. Additionally, this devil fruit has one unique and frightening ability that separates it from all other devil fruits: the ability to absorb and completely nullify the powers of other devil fruit users. Tremor fruit. Edward Whitebeard Newgate was a feared man for many reasons. One of the most obvious was his ability to destroy entire landscapes with just his fingertips. With the Tremor fruit, he could generate and control seismic vibrations, allowing him to create shockwaves in the air, summon entire tsunamis, and even tilt entire sections of the world by grabbing and flipping the ground. Fleet Admiral Sengoku himself stated that Whitebeard possesses the power to destroy the world. The Tremor fruit is also considered to be the strongest devil fruit within the Paramecia class. Paw fruit. The paw fruit is a complex devil fruit that Bartholomew Kuma consumed after he stole it from the celestial dragons. This devil fruit provides whoever eats it with paw pads similar to those of an animal. These paw pads can be used to repel any tangible material, such as people, objects, physical attacks, or even completely intangible things like pain, fatigue, illnesses, and memories. One misconception about the paw fruit's powers is that it allows its users to teleport themselves, which is quite inaccurate. Rather than teleporting, the user uses their paws to propel themselves over certain distances at extremely high speeds, making it appear as if the user or their target has vanished. Opie fruit. The Opie fruit is a Paramecia-type devil fruit with the ability to create a spherical domain in which the user can freely rearrange, take apart, and generally remodel the structure or anatomy of anything and everyone in a surgical way. The word OP originates from the word operation, referring to the user as a surgeon and the space they create as an operating room. This ability enables the user to dismember people from a distance, lift or displace objects of any size, and even switch people's hearts. The user can also attach separated parts in any manner he sees fit, such as sticking someone's head to a barrel. People separated by this ability don't get killed and can still feel their separated parts. In other words, he can cut through flesh and bone without actually hurting the victim. Ice fruit. The ice fruit is a powerful Logia-type devil fruit that was eaten by Kuzan. This devil fruit allows him to turn himself into ice, as well as create and manipulate ice at will. The fruit's power is so immense that it can freeze an entire ocean in a few seconds. It can also freeze a human in the blink of an eye, and kill them quite easily. While other Logia-type fruits give their users the ability to dissipate from harm by turning into their respective elements, it is interesting to note that this fruit is one of the few Logia types that can be hit with a physical attack. This is mainly because ice is a solid-state element, so the user cannot simply dissolve out of harm's way, as most Logia users can with their fluid bodies. String fruit. The string fruit is a Paramecia-type devil fruit eaten by Don Quixote do Flamingo. This devil fruit grants its users the ability to create and manipulate strings at will, allowing them to generate razor-sharp strings attachable to almost any surface, even non-solid targets like clouds. Do Flamingo can manipulate people by attaching these strings to their spines, similar to how puppetry works. The strings are so strong that victims cannot resist Do Flamingo's control over their movements. And because he has awakened his devil fruit, he can also turn parts of the surrounding area, such as the ground and buildings, into strings as well. Press fruit. The press fruit is wielded by one of the newest admirals of the Navy, Fujitora. This fruit grants him total control over gravity, and using its powers, he can manipulate gravitational forces as he likes. He can make things heavier by increasing their gravity or lift things by lowering their gravity. This devil fruit shares several similarities with the dark fruit, as both give the ability to produce gravitational forces. The main difference lies in the control users have over gravity. While dark fruit users can't control the amount of gravity it generates, press fruit users can not only create but also manipulate gravity as they please. Soul fruit. The soul fruit was first eaten by Mother Carmel. However, on Big Mom's 6th birthday, she accidentally ate Mother Carmel because of her hunger pangs, which resulted in her transferring the powers of the devil fruit to herself, gaining its abilities in the process. Using the devil fruit's power, Big Mom became a Yonko and earned herself a bounty of 4 billion berries. The soul fruit allows her to manipulate souls at will, granting her the ability to give life to both living and non-living objects and to take away the lives of others. Despite its incredible power, the soul fruit has several limitations. One of the limitations is that the target must have a fear of the user for the soul extraction to work. Those who do not fear the user are completely immune to soul extraction. Another limitation is that the user also has to be near the target to be able to take away their lifespan, as they need to physically grab and pull the soul out to extract it from their body. Glint fruit. This Logia-type devil fruit grants Admiral Kizaru the ability to control light particles and move at the speed of light, making him the fastest character in One Piece. The Glint fruit also provides Kizaru with versatility in combat. He can engage in long-range battles by shooting laser beams at his opponents, and in short-range fights by utilizing his speed and reflex advantage. Due to the versatile nature of his devil fruit, Dr. Vegapunk conducted research on it and replicated Kizaru's laser blasts in the Pacifistas, which are also utilized by Frankie from the Straw Hat Pirates and Queen from the Beast Pirates. Flower fruit. The flower fruit allows its user to produce, replicate, and control all of their body parts onto any surface, whether objects or living beings. The main strength of this devil fruit, as demonstrated by Nico Robin, is the ability to sprout multiple body parts on almost any surface and then manipulate these body parts remotely, as if they were an extension of the user's own original limbs. The user can also use this devil fruit strategically by duplicating their own eyes and ears and using it to spy on their enemies. And since the user is practically the only one who knows where their limbs will sprout, this gives them another advantage over a non-cautious opponent. Barrier fruit. The barrier fruit gives its user the ability to create transparent barriers by simply crossing their fingers. This fruit is known for its defensive abilities, being able to shield the user from practically any attack, but it can also be utilized offensively by sending it forward to generate massive forces to strike the targets with. The user can also use this fruit's ability to create sturdy structures out of its barriers in a variety of shapes, like stairs or ramps that people can stand on, making it handy for accessing difficult-to-reach areas. It is still unclear whether the barrier is completely indestructible or not, but from what we've seen, we can temporarily assume that it is, as no attacks have been able to penetrate it so far in the series. Poison fruit. The poison fruit was eaten by the former warden of Impel Down, Magellan. This devil fruit gives him the ability to create and control different types of poison, as well as being immune to them. The versatility of the devil fruit allows Magellan to manipulate poison in many forms, enabling him to create poison bombs, poison arrows, and even gigantic entities, such as a hydra or a demon. He can also cover himself with a thick layer of liquid poison, giving him a virtual suit of armor. Although the armor doesn't provide much strength, it discourages opponents from directly attacking him due to the threat of poisoning. And with this devil fruit's power, Magellan was able to easily defeat Luffy and Blackbeard.